Should you only affiliate for one company in order to be more profitable? Let's talk about some pros and cons of this. Now, in a recent video, we discussed how it's actually really helpful if you're doing affiliate marketing to kind of pick one thing and really lean into it as kind of like your big staple. The example I used was a pair of sunglasses. So if you're affiliating for a company that makes sunglasses and you have those sunglasses on in 90% of the content that you're filming, if you have them around, if they're there all the time, people are going to start to notice that you're always wearing that one pair of sunglasses. And so if you're always wearing them, they must be pretty good, right? Or if you are creating videos and in every single video, you're eating the same snack bar and people video after video after video after video are seeing you eat that same snack bar, they are probably very likely to give it a try if it's something that kind of fits into the things that they like. By doing a lot of effort in one thing, you can make it a tremendous amount of money. But should you go all in on just one thing? Probably not. But I do recommend that you're prioritizing one thing. So that pair of sunglasses or that snack bar or that water bottle that you're always holding. Making sure you have a signature piece can really help to bump up your affiliate commissions because it's on repeat. People see it all the time. You know that this screen is always in my videos. In like 90% of the videos that I'm making these days, this screen, this rolling screen that can twist from side to side and can be untethered to move around your house is in most of what I do. And I always have different pictures here or different graphics or I'm showing you things on the screen. It's always here. People always know what this is. They always see it because it's in so much of my content. And because it's in so much of my content, people are constantly going to my link to see what this is and see if it's going to be something that's a good fit for them. If they're always seeing the same necklace, if they're always seeing the same camera I'm using, if they're always seeing the same plants, the lights, the whatever, the lights that I use, I get so many people clicking on my background lights because they see it in so many of my videos. Leaning into some things is really, really helpful, but you don't necessarily want to have all of your eggs in one basket, as they say, because if you constantly talk about the lighting in your background, if I leaned into the lighting in my background and then suddenly that company started not making that product anymore, I'm a little screwed, right? Right? Or if people think all I talk about is the lighting behind me, maybe they're not going to come to me for other recommendations. So I lean into several things. The screens, the lighting, those tend to be two really big ones for me because they're just naturally a part of the videos that I am creating. But I also talk about different types of technology. And so I'll do one-off videos on phone mounts. I will do one-off videos on blue light blocking glasses. I'll do one-off videos on different types of things. And so I have a lot of moving pieces. We want to make sure we're developing multiple streams of revenue. So because if we have a company shut down or a product that's no longer made or a product that's no longer going to function for us, we still have those other things back up to go lean on. If the company that makes my lights just up and quit one day, or they no longer make them, or you can't get them, or they jump really high in price, I can still make money because people are coming to me on my advice for courses, for my advice on different pieces of technology, on the wardrobe that I wear. I'm doing things for book recommendations because I have other things going on, but I'm not focusing on them as much. I'm still making money on those things. I'm getting those one-hit wonder spikes in it when I'm doing one-off videos on them, but I'm also listing things down in my caption. If you go to my caption right now, you're going to see I have a bunch of affiliate links to different places, different products, different types of things. I have affiliate links to specifics like my editing tablet or like my rolling screen, but I also have things like I'm an affiliate for Target and Walmart and Amazon. You can just go through my links to buy whatever you want through there and get discounts and deals and all sorts of different things while I'm getting those affiliate kickbacks. So I have multiple streams of revenue, but I'm also leaning into certain areas to help with the spike because when I become an authority in one area, if I'm always using the screen, if I'm always talking about the screen, if I'm always doing cool things with the screen, people are going to trust me as the authority on that. Are there other companies trying to make these? Yes. Are they as good? No. Are other creators talking about this? Sure. But when people think about this rolling screen, they think about me because they see it with my content all the time, whereas they might see it pop up once in a while with a different creator. They're probably going to come to me to make sure they have the correct link because they see it with me all the time. So I do recommend having one or two staple products that you represent a lot in your content, and you just make passive income from that without having to directly talk about it, because people are seeing me use those specific things all of the time. But I also recommend having things where you're focusing on those different products for smaller amounts of time. The phone mounts, the water bottles, the cameras, the earbuds, the sunglasses, the whatever, because you can make those little small spikes. Big, little, consistent, inconsistent, it all adds up, right? So is there power in leaning into one or two items? Yes, absolutely. It builds your authority, it builds your revenue. But is it something you should exclusively do? No, I wouldn't say that you should exclusively do that. I would say you should have your eggs in multiple baskets. You should try different things. You should do one-off pieces of content or a couple pieces of content for things and space them out every once in a while, and then have things linked in your caption, in your bio, all of those things where people can easily access it, because you want different flows of income for different reasons. And maybe I would not sit here and talk about the same pair of sunglasses again and again and again, because I don't really talk about sunglasses. Maybe I'm not going to do direct content on those sunglasses because I teach technology and it has nothing to do with technology. But making sure that I have things that I can do in little amounts or in big amounts, or just to have somewhere in the background that I don't have to talk about, can completely change the game. Even if you are somebody who doesn't talk about like technology, if you have like a cool screen behind you or something and it just happens to be there, have an affiliate link for it. I don't typically talk about all of the tech and gear that I use to film my videos, but I do have it all linked, and I make good money because people know, oh, that's the camera she uses. Even though she's not teaching me about the camera, she's got good quality video, so I want to use the same kind of products that she's using, and they go when they look in my links. Be smart. Be smart about this, and then lean into some of it a little bit harder, because it's just easy for you to make money off of those things because they're already naturally a part of the world that you are using in the context of the content you are creating. So there's a lot of ways to leverage the different pieces of your life to then get affiliate revenues from. Drop your questions down below, and make sure you watch our video about leaning into specific products and how that can potentially help you to lift up your affiliate commissions as well. And we'll see you in our daily videos helping you navigate the world of influencer life to make this your most profitable year ever with the least amount of stress and overwhelming time commitment on the content you're creating. We'll see you then.